This is James Page here in Madrid at the FTTH conference, and I'm joined now by Mario Rossetti from Open Fiber. Mario, thanks for coming and talking to us. Why don't you start by telling us a bit more about what's been going on at Open Fiber in the last few months and years?
Open Fiber is the leading wholesale FTTH operator. Since when we started our operation back in 2017-18, Italy was lagging behind in terms of FTTH coverage. In the last 5 years, we have more than doubled the coverage of the country. That, according to the data that will be released today, it's almost close to 50% of the entire country. And we have invested 6 billion euros. And we have a 65% penetration rate in the retail market, the FTTH retail market.
Okay, great. So lots of building going on, lots of investment being made. But my understanding is the conversion rate of homes in Italy that have the ability to connect to full fibre from an FTTH standpoint are not necessarily actually taking advantage of that. Why is that?
You see, in Italy, we have a total 20 million landlines. Only 3.5 are FTTH, even if the availability infrastructure is by far larger than that. Only Open Fiber itself has already 13 million units covered by FTTH. There are many different reasons of our markets, but let me just stress two. The first one is that the Italian mobile data market is one of the cheapest of the world. Actually, is the second cheapest after Israel. So there are many mobile data SIM that are utilized instead of a landline. So this is a very relevant factor, especially for summer houses, this kind of utilization. The second point is that FTTC and FTTH in Italy have the same price, so there is no real incentives for the telco to swap the technology from one to the other, because there are no additional marginality, but there are additional costs that they are incurring in order to swap from one technology to the other.
Okay. Well, one of the benefits of the FTTH conference is the fact that it brings together regulators and operators. So it gives you a chance to make a case and to talk about how they might be able to help that situation. What are you going to be saying to them while you're here?
We have already made the regulators. We have already having a nice discussion about what would be the next steps in Europe in order to make feasible and achievable the 2030 target of the digital compass, so to have the gigabit society all around Europe. Actually, what we will stress is that we don't need only to put emphasis on the infrastructure building, that is where we stand right now, but we should take a step forward also in terms of utilization of this network. So the discussion that we are having is about the possibility for the European Commission, that is already taking consideration this on the drafted documentation that they sent out on last February, is to take in consideration a progressive switch-off plan that makes Europe the first continent to be copper-free and a leader again in terms of digital and green transformation.
Absolutely, and that's obviously another key benefit of FTTH is that sustainability benefit. So you see the switch off and the move over also has some green benefits, doesn't it?
As a big green benefit, yesterday in a workshop, EY presented a study that was made on a practical case where the saving in terms of energy is over 80% when you utilize an FTTH network in comparison with the old technologies. Let's say that is huge, is big, is something that is meaningful in terms of sustainability. That's why FTTH is definitely a green technology.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming over and taking a little while to explain some of that to us, and we hope you have a great conference.
Thank you very much.